Picture this. A sudden natural disaster or unforeseen crisis erupts, throwing your city into chaos. Panic sets in as people scramble for safety, clogging roads and making escape nearly impossible. This, my friends, is precisely when a well-thought-out bug-in plan can be your lifeline. Bugging in means transforming your home into an impenetrable fortress, a self-sufficient haven where you and your loved ones can weather the storm. Forget battling traffic jams and dwindling supplies. Bugging in is about taking control of your destiny and ensuring your family's well-being. Trust me, when crisis hits, you'll want to be ready. Right, let's get down to business. Bugging in means hunkering down in your home when disaster strikes rather than joining the masses scrambling for the exits. Think of it as choosing a strategic retreat over a chaotic exodus. There are times when evacuation is simply not an option. Roads could be blocked, time could be against you, or the danger itself might be too close for comfort. That's where your bug-in plan comes in. This isn't about hiding in fear. It's about transforming your house into a self-reliant stronghold, a safe zone where you dictate the terms of survival. Your home, with a bit of preparation, can be that very stronghold. We're talking about fortifying your home's defenses, stockpiling essential resources, and developing a mindset of resilience that will see you through any challenge. We'll cover everything from reinforcing your doors and windows to setting up early warning systems, ensuring you're always one step ahead of the game. Think of this as building your own personal base camp, your haven in the storm. We'll explore ways to create a sustainable source of power, ensuring you're not left in the dark when the grid goes down. We'll delve into the art of food and water storage because a well-fed and hydrated family is a strong family. This isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Let's get started on turning your house into the ultimate safe zone. Out in the wild, the first thing I do when setting up camp is to secure my perimeter. The same principle applies to your home. We need to make it as impenetrable as possible to any external threats. Remember, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and in this case your doors and windows are those vulnerable points. Step 1 is reinforcing your entry points. We're not talking about building a medieval fortress here, though it couldn't hurt, right? But simple, practical measures can make a world of difference. Think sturdy deadbolt locks, door jamb reinforcements, and window security film. The aim is to make unauthorized entry as difficult as possible. Next, consider your garage door if you have one. These are often flimsy and easily compromised. Reinforce it with a heavy-duty locking mechanism, or even consider a manual override option in case of power outages. Now let's talk about early warning systems. In the wild, I rely on my senses to alert me to danger. In your home, you can create a similar system using technology. Install motion sensor lights around your property to deter would-be intruders and alert you to any unusual activity. A strategically placed security camera or two can also act as your eyes and ears when you can't be everywhere at once. Don't underestimate the power of simple deterrence either. Visible security system signs, thorny bushes planted beneath windows, and even a well-maintained yard can make your home less appealing to potential troublemakers. Your goal is to create a secure perimeter that gives you valuable time to react and respond to any situation. Out in the wilderness, I know that a reliable supply of food and water is crucial for survival. The same goes for your bug-in scenario. When disaster strikes, you can't always rely on supermarkets or restaurants. You need to be self-sufficient. That's why building a robust stockpile of essential supplies is paramount. Let's start with food. Focus on non-perishable items that require minimal cooking and have a long shelf life. Think canned goods like beans, soups, vegetables, and proteins like tuna or chicken. Rice, pasta, and dried beans are also excellent staples. And don't forget about comfort foods. Chocolate, nuts, and dried fruit can do wonders for morale in a stressful situation. Water is even more critical than food. Aim to store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day for a minimum of 2 weeks. But remember, water is heavy, so consider investing in a water filtration system or purification tablets as a backup. These can be lifesavers if your primary water supply runs out. Next up, medical supplies. A well-stocked first aid kit is essential for handling minor injuries. But in a bug-in situation, you need to be prepared for more serious medical emergencies. Assemble a comprehensive kit that includes bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and any prescription medications your family relies on. Stock up on flashlights, headlamps, and extra batteries. And consider investing in a solar-powered lantern or two for sustainable lighting options. Think of it as an ongoing project, not a one-time task. Chapter 4. Power Up, Keeping the Lights On. In the wild, I'm used to relying on my own resourcefulness for energy. But in a bug-in situation, you might have access to some technology to keep things running smoothly. However, relying solely on the grid is a risky strategy. When disaster strikes, power outages are common, so having alternative power sources is vital. One option is a generator. These handy devices can provide enough electricity to power essential appliances like refrigerators, lights, and even small heaters. But remember, safety is paramount when using fuel-based generators. Always operate them outdoors in a well-ventilated area to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. For a more sustainable approach, consider solar panels. While they require a larger upfront investment, solar panels can provide you with a renewable source of energy that will keep your essential appliances running even during prolonged power outages. Battery storage is another crucial aspect of your power setup. Deep cycle batteries like those used in RVs are designed to store large amounts of energy and can power your essential devices for extended periods. During a bug-in situation, every watt counts. Switch to energy-efficient appliances, unplug any devices you're not using, and consider using natural light whenever possible. By taking control of your energy production and consumption, you'll be well prepared to weather any storm. Chapter 5. Stay aware, stay safe, personal security measures. In the wilderness, danger can lurk around every corner, and I've learned that staying vigilant and aware of my surroundings is crucial for survival. The same principle applies to your home during a bug-in situation. While we've fortified the physical structure, personal safety and defense require a different set of skills. First and foremost, situational awareness is key. Pay attention to what's happening in your neighborhood. Are there any unusual noises or activities? Trust your gut instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Next, have a plan for dealing with potential threats. This doesn't mean turning your home into a war zone, but it does mean being prepared to defend yourself and your family if necessary. Familiarize yourself with non-lethal defense options like pepper spray or a personal alarm. Identify safe zones within your home rooms with sturdy doors and minimal windows where you can retreat if needed, and establish clear communication protocols with your family. Designate a meeting point in case you get separated and ensure everyone knows how to contact each other. Remember, your greatest weapon is your brain. Stay calm, assess the situation, and react accordingly. By staying vigilant, prepared, and connected, you can create a safe and secure environment for yourself and your loved ones. Chapter 6. Family First Practice Makes Perfect. Out in the wild, I often rely on the strength of my team to overcome challenges. In a bug-in scenario, your family becomes your team, and a well-prepared team is a resilient team. That's why it's crucial to involve your loved ones in the planning and preparation process. Start by having open and honest conversations about potential emergencies and the importance of being prepared. Explain your bug-in plan in a way that everyone understands, including children. Remember, knowledge dispels fear. Next, practice makes perfect. Conduct regular family drills, simulating different emergency scenarios. Practice your evacuation routes, safe zone protocols, and communication plans. The more familiar everyone is with the plan, the calmer and more effective you'll be in a real-life situation. Assign roles and responsibilities to each family member based on their skills and abilities. Who's in charge of communication? Who handles first aid? Who manages supplies? By working together, you can create a sense of shared responsibility and purpose. By working together, communicating effectively, and supporting each other, you can overcome any challenge that comes your way. Your home can be your strongest shield in times of uncertainty. Start preparing today to ensure safety tomorrow. Remember, being prepared is not about living in fear. It's about empowering yourself and your family to face any challenge with confidence and resilience. We'd love to hear your own bug-in tips and strategies, so please share them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more essential survival advice. Stay safe, everyone.